Yo, it's me, Sniper8213, the owner of all my mocks. Well, so basically, what happened during the 2 years that I've been on the hiatus from YouTube, ever since the last video I made. Basically, one, the bitch mother is dead. Hooray! Yay! I am happy about that because she was a total bitch. Reason why she died was tuberous sclerosis. If you don't know what that means, it's basically, imagine yourself with no muscle and your sack of bones clinging to skin. That's basically what she looked like. She looked like bare bones in a sense. And also on top of that, tumors all over the inside of your body. So heart, livers, lungs, kidneys, etc., yada yada yada, that kind of stuff. So yeah, she died from that. And so we took her body, shipped it off to some research facility, I forgot the name to it anyways, that will do some poking and some investigation of her body to make a vaccine for future uses of this kind of disease, because there was no cure for a disease like that. So after the 2 years, since she died of 2014, of March 14th, March 14th, 2014, funny, but she was turned to ashes, and her ashes were returned to my sister and I. So now we have this box, fancy little box, that says our mom's name on it, and her ashes are inside. So that's what happened in 2014. Then, after she died, we inherited a big sum of money that we split in half, and her Toyota not Toyota, bleh, what am I thinking? Honda Accord 2002 XLE with a V6 engine. And in that time, all the way up to February, at least, mid-February, close to March, almost a week before spring break, my sister totals the car after she drops me off at work, and it was just a street just close by, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was hoping to use that car. And so we now have our own cars. I own a black car, she owns a red one, but we got them from Toyota. I bought mine full cash on the spot, new plates, everything, yada yada yada, so it's mine for life. So yay, I can drive wherever the fuck I want now. Yes. So yeah, I do drive. I have my own license, and I'm smart to know how to drive and how to be more cautious on the road than some fucking idiots out on the roads these days. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on that. Okay, I won't. So yeah, that was around during the time of 2015 that I got my own car. So it's been a good year so far. It's going to be 2 years in 2017 once it hits that day, the Thursday before spring break. And so yeah, been driving that car, and it's so awesome, spacious, got all my 40K stuff in it, so I could go to Games Workshop and such. But so during the time of 2015, which was the Jaeger being finished before June 2015, because after the 2014 picture that I made, and I think it's up on DeviantArt, I just like ripped him to shreds, pieces flying everywhere, him screaming for agony. No, I'm joking on that part. But yes, I tore him to shreds and just like rebuilt him from bottoms up. But I started off with a torso in a sense and took the pelvis section and remodeled it so that he could have a swivel to his waist. And basically, if I were to stand next to him, he comes up to these knuckles right here when standing straight up. So yeah. Success! I'm making a about 2 to 3 foot tall mock with Technic pieces. Yeah. Good job, me. Good job. And so now that's Yeoman Sigma, the Jaeger that I promised all you guys that I was going to finish in 1 year. He's finished. And so now to our reality 5. I'm not 5, 4. Get mixed up at times with the Roman numerals. So her story is from my high school years, back in like senior year, study hall 2012. So her story came from a sheet of paper that was a little project we had to do in our little study hall sessions. And basically what the sheet of paper had on it was a picture of a little boy sleeping in his bed with a nightstand and a lamp, and off to the side was this window, kind of like those the old kind of windows where you have to push up and it has those rope pulley things, and it's 4 and 4 again. And I decided to create a story, like a little story around that, where he's like to help a planet from going kablooey in a sense from an apocalypse, because apparently what happened is that some evil has taken over and he has to destroy it in order to save the planet and a bunch of people too. And so our reality 5 is one of the female characters. She has a sister too, but it's going to take a while for me to build her because I'm going to need to grab parts and such. But so our reality 5 is one of the cast characters of the story that I came up with out of random with this picture. And so basically, the little boy only sees her half her age, and her actual age is double that. So basically, she's around about 23 years old in a sense. So that makes her at 11 and a half years old. So he sees her at only 11 and a half years old than her actual age, including the sister also, who is like a year under her, because she was born a year later, and yada yada yada. So, and the way to do this was called soul travel, which basically means they do a chant, but it's like they murmur it, like it's very silent, no one can hear it, and they get their soul sliced in half through age-wise, and that half of the soul goes on an interstellar travel to look for someone to help save the planet and to get them out of slavery and all that. So yes, they were thrown into slavery and such. And basically he does come and help, but they had to do the interstellar travel thing again, but he comes officially still at the same age and such. So yeah, that's how I came up with the name Ariali 4. And so other than that, I've been painting models, like plastic figurines in a sense. So yeah. Plus on top of that, I am now 23 years old, got the new car, got the new arm on in this year, which is awesome. Car is built, prime painted, which took 3 weeks, and Arwen is now in the phase of being painted too. Other than that, made some few drawings, and what else? I know I'm missing something else. Fuck. Brain farts, motherfucking brain farts. Been watching a whole lot of anime. Yes. Got to go to a convention for the first time this year, and so I have a body pillow. Yes, I do own one body pillow so far, and it's Eris from Cat Planet Cuties, which is Asobi ni Iko Yo in a sense. That's the Japanese name. And basically the body pillow is her and Lingridge, which is bra and panties, so yeah. Don't question me about it. I just bought it because I felt like getting the body pillow for the first time. Other than that, I took a look around, saw a whole lot of stuff. I got pictures of it up on Facebook. I don't think I have it on DeviantArt yet, but who cares. But that was fucking fun experience. I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome! Yay! I've been reading some manga too, but it's from an anime that I've already watched called Trinity 7. Right now they're at this point where the main guy character, who is like the evil demon lord or something like that, has been captured and being forced to fight his own teammates, which kind of sucks. And speaking of which, I need to check where they're at right now. Fuck. I'm slow on these things. Other than that, I've been playing some of my games, Team Fortress 2 and other such, but ever since I watched this one anime called Hyperdimension Neptunia, aka the console wars in a sense, so Sega, PlayStation, Nintendo, and Microsoft. Yes, Xbox, Sega consoles, the Wii, and PlayStation. Basically, it's 4 girl characters that reside over 4 places that represent the consoles. So basically, Neptune, Planetoon, Vert, Leanbox, Noir, the tsundere character of Last Station. Gotta love her for the tsundere type. And Blonde for Nintendo. So basically, they're actually like the consoles that reside, like they're the presidents of the nations. And so they go and kill monsters and try to keep game industry from falling into chaos and all that, yada yada yada. It's quite a good anime, I gotta say. And then the 3 of them, not including Vert, have sister candidates that are the console handheld portable devices, like the DS's, the PSPs. I'm not sure about Sega. I think it was the Game Gear. Yes, Game Gear. For the 3. Planetoon's candidate is Netgear, who is like the older sister of Neptune that everybody in a game will just like mistake all the time. But she's like the younger one. For Noir, it's Uni, the PSP candidate. And then there is Nintendo, Blonde. Rom and Ram, the DS consoles. Lollies, adorable ones. The little sisters that are so adorable. The shy one is Rom, that wears the blue clothing, and Ram is the so hyperactive, energetic kind of type that wears the pinkish clothing too. And their weapons are the actual styluses, which I kind of found that out too while playing the game, so that was fun. Got through the first Rebirth game, the second one, and the third one. And then I played in this year, after I bought it, I think it was somewhat during last year, I bought the not Megadimension, that was afterwards. It's a Hyperdimension Neptunia Action Unleashed, and I was starting to play it, but I was having a little trouble with the keyboard command, so it was a little difficult for me to play, but I got through it. My basic luck, as usual. And then all of a sudden, my computer decides to one day next week, which was March 14th, go into like, oh hey, guess what? Fuck you, I'm dying here. So basically, the hard drive went, shit hit the fan, had to wait for 3 months, trying to figure out, just throw a new hard drive in, or wait like so much long time to get all my information back. So yeah, I lost all my information of like every single picture I have taken so far, which is already up on the internet. Pictures I have saved, which I managed to shift over to my 2005 Toshiba satellites. That is still in like the XP year, and no, Windows 7 actually. Yeah, and so it finally hit me that I should just throw out a new hard drive in and just start over from there. So yeah, I lost a lot of stuff, including what was it I lost? Oh yeah, my Lego digital designing of these female guardian characters that I was creating. Like I was creating one of Ekryza, Halberg Holly, Valkrocyan, and so forth. But yeah, lost those, but the pictures are up on the internet, so I could just look at the pictures and just doodle with all of the little bricks and just rebuild them from scratch again. It's so simple. Oh, and the work in progress, Shadowfall that I was working on too, lost his progress too, so now I'm not happy about it. Not fucking happy. So yeah, that was during the 2015-2016 Parsonate thing. And then, so around during the 3 months that I could not play Hyperdimension Neptunia Action Unleashed, I was watching anime like up the wazoo, like no joke. I was like watching like anime that have like 12 or 24 episodes in like X amount of days or within a day, and then onto the next and the next and next and next. I got through like what 50 freaking animes in 3 months. Yikes! Barely had anything to do on my hands, and yeah, got the yeah, tongue twister. Fucking A. Got the computer back, and now I'm playing my games again. And I bought Megadimension Neptunia V2, which is Victory 2, which is the second part after, if I'm correct on this, Rebirth 3 Victory. But before that, well, after I bought the game, and including all the DLCs with it, like, I think it's like 50, 60 DLCs, maybe 30, I can't remember, didn't count, but I own every single DLC for that game. I decided to test out this controller for Neptunia Action Unleashed instead of using the keyboard, and oh my goodness, I breezed through the game like it was no tomorrow. I was like going through the dungeon tower like that. But the one problem was I had to do all 16 characters to Lily rank of 10. But I did this. Put only the protagonist, Neptune, up to 10 with everybody else, while everybody else was at 9 with everybody else. Took everybody up to the top, killed the boss, got them to the outside top floor, and got the last achievements there. So yeah, I've been kicking my ass in that, and now I have beaten Megadimension Neptunia V2 twice already, a couple paths, and now I'm just like idling to get the rest of the achievements. But over the course of that time, I have changed my Steam username to The Big Lebowski ever since I watched the movie, and rarely changed it due to the fact that in Team Fortress 2 we have 2 cosmetics from that movie that are a reference to the dude, and that is the White Russian hair, and the El Dorino, which is the glasses and the mustache beard combination. So I've been running around as Heavy with that loadout, while having a minigun, a shotgun called Lightning Rod from the Gunmetal update, but I renamed it to a more inappropriate, but still have lightning in its name, and then the Apocalypse Fist, which is the 4 horsemen on every single finger, where on crit it's an instant kill unless you're like a heavy and a soldier. So basically, yeah, every other class gets one-shotted like that, except basically those 2. And I renamed that to One Punch from One Punch Man because basically a crit is a one-hit KO, except for heavies and soldiers, because they got like 200, 300 HP, and the rest is like at 125, 150, 175. That's it. So ever since I made that loadout, I'm just like ballsing everybody. I've been murdering in the game. Like I just been killing with mostly the shotgun. Sometimes the miniguns, if there's too many, and rare occasions, crit kills with the fists. So I'm being a badass. Been getting like second to top rank scoring, a lot of kills, barely any deaths, and so forth. So yeah, been doing that too. And other than that, I still have not taken a picture of these 2. Fucking A! How dumb can I be about this? I got myself 2 Gundams that I bought and built myself. Yes. And because I felt like trying building some of these Gundams out, and I was like, sure, let's buy 1 or 2 of them and see how well I can build them. I got through them like that. It was like so simple. Like, come on. So yeah, been doing all that kind of stuff, and yeah. As you can see now, this shelf used to be over here, right next to me, right next to this desk that my computer's on. And the shelving that was there before, it's now in the closet, right behind the closet. Yes, I have like a storage room. And so I have put in a lot of my stuff in some boxes so far because my dad, during the past 2 years, saying, hey, we're gonna fucking move at this month. That month comes by, nothing happens. He says it again, nothing happens. And now he's saying, like, next year, we're gonna move. After he comes back from Florida, I'm like, we're not gonna move a fucking damn move on! Seriously. It's crazy! So yeah. Oh, and the Cinderine stand-up standy Bumblebee that was over there one time, he is bye-bye. He's no longer in my room. Got rid of him. He couldn't like officially stand up anymore, so basically where he was, including the television and part of the shelving that was on it, that's not in the closet except for the TV, is where my books are now. Yes. And I had to throw some of my books in the boxes because it got filled up like that. During the time of the 2 years, Warhammer 40k Games Workshop has come out with a new codexes, and I got the special edition Tau Codex, and they came out with 7th edition where, oh look, we have a new phase called the Psychic Phase, which is after the movement phase. So basically, the Psychic Phase is kind of like the hero phase in Warhammer Fantasy, where You could cast a bolt of lightning, or you could make yourself, you could bless yourself with such things, or you could bless yourself with the ability to teleport and such. But that's only for the turn that the phase is in. So basically, it's now movement, psychic, shooting, assaulting now. That's how 40K is now. So a lot of changes. And we're coming out with 30K models in plastic from Forge World, which is awesome. I got my hands on some some Death Watch guys. Painted one, painted another. I only got 3 so far. Working on a Space Marine squad. Still working on my Garden Chaos, but overall, a whole bunch of shit is happening that it's like I get bored fast. It's like, oh, new game. About a few days later, I'm bored as hell. Still play the game still. And I still watch anime, even though I'm bored. So basically, I do things even though I'm bored as hell. I don't go out as much because I don't want to deal with all the atrocious bullshit assholes on the road and yada yada yada. Oh, Trump is going to become our president? Well, I hope he doesn't because he is an utter fucking idiot. And I don't want the cocksucking Hillary. I don't care about those two. I'm not going to go into politics. I'm just going to say, fuck those two. I like Obama better. Have him in office again, please. What else? I think that is it so far. Yeah. I don't think I'm missing anything else. So yeah. All that has been going on, and I'm in college classes, welding, and my dad is being a nuisance about me going for an internship. I'm just like, that's going to be a little difficult. So yeah, that's all for the past 2 years that I've been on a hiatus from YouTube. So, yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. I'm not sure when I'm going to make another video. And, so yeah, introducing new mods, what has been going on for the past 2 years, and so forth. That's it.